Allison, today we remember what is often called the greatest naval victory in U.S. history. It was 70 years ago that Japanese forces targeted the American naval fleet at Midway in the Pacific for attack. But the Allies broke the Japanese code detailing the planned attack. After fierce battle, the Allies had, for the first time in the war, a decisive upper hand in the naval battle. They are remembering Midway today at the U.S. Navy Memorial. Joining us now from that location is Rear Admiral Patrick Lorge, Commandant of Naval District, Washington. Good morning, sir. Thank you for joining us this morning. We do appreciate it.
Good morning, Tony. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. I'm sure you're doing quite well on this amazing anniversary. Tell us a little bit about what's going to be going on there today.
Well, today we mark the 70th anniversary of the Battle of Midway, which for the United States Navy was a huge turning point in the war. Not only the Navy, but also the United States in general. It was the first time where naval aircraft engaged each other without seeing each other, without the ships seeing each other, and it was the naval aviators who brought the fight to each other to the other ships, and it was quite a fantastic event for us.
It really was, and in some ways it's fascinating because of the this all was, they were able to make this happen because of the cryptographers being able to break the Japanese code so that the Japanese did not have the element of surprise. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Correct. The code breakers, who actually the intelligence officers working for Admiral Nimitz decided they would give a try to make sure to break the code that they could give a name to something and say it was actually Alpha Mike is the code word that they used for Midway, the Japanese were, and they used that code and put it in open traffic, and then the Japanese transmitted that, and then that allowed Nimitz and his staff to understand that they were in fact moving on towards Midway and wanted to attack Midway. The Japanese did.
Your plate or a wreath is going to be presented today, I should say, at about 9 o'clock this morning. Can you tell me about that wreath and who it is for?
It is for all the, not only all the Midway veterans, but it's also for everyone that served in World War II that we honor at this small ceremony. The Chief of Naval Operations will be here today. Also a representative of the United States Marine Corps and the United States Coast Guard, who, as you know, that team constantly works together here and now and then to make sure that the nation's business is done. And it is a very important thing. We have 5 survivors of Midway here, which we'll also honor today. The Chief of Naval Operations will talk to each one of them. In fact, he's inside the memorial right now having a breakfast in honor of those men.
And we're getting a live shot now of everybody assembled there, which looks spectacular. Oh, that is not a live shot. I'm sorry, I'm told that is not a live shot. But I know the event is going to be very special today, and it's great that we're able to call attention to this event. You know, it's something that I know we learned about when I was in school younger, and you get the feeling that sometimes younger generations are forgetting some of that history. So good of you all to be able to call attention to that. Thank you, sir, for talking to us this morning. Rear Admiral Patrick Lorge, who is Commandant of Naval District, Washington. We'll see you again, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
9 minutes.
The Fox 5 weather app. Look 10 days ahead or hour by hour. View today's video forecast and radar that can pinpoint your neighborhood free at your App Store or Android Market.